Ninjago, Season 5, Episode 48, The Temple on Haunted Hill, is my favorite Ninjago episode of all time. It starts off with Nia training to become the water ninja, where she doubts herself, and then Ronin comes into Wu's tea shop and starts changing some things. Then we go to Yang's haunted temple with the ninja in a tour group, and then Zane starts yelling at the top of his lungs. And then Cole starts to take charge, and the ninjas sneak in to the temple at night. And Jay and Cole try and go through a window, but they're stupid because right next to them is a door which Kai and Zane easily go through. Then we move over to Moro, and he is in a cave with his other ghost friends, where Moro gets an idea of where he can get some new toys. And back in the temple, a clock starts stinging, and Kai, Zane, and Jay make Cole check it out, and it turns out the screaming was just a falcon, and the ninja set up the trap. And then they hear a knock on a door, and Cole thinks the ninja are making another joke, but no. It was apparently Yang making that noise. And then Yang speaks to them, and he says, as brother sharpens brother, sensei sharpens student. And then swords of fire come off the wall and start chasing the ninja. So obviously the ninjas try and run away, and they find an escape in a dumbwaiter. So they go down it, and then they try to escape through the front door, but I open the door to an interdimensional inferior realm. That's what Zane calls it, at least. And back at the tea farm, Misako gives a customer a free sample of something, and Ronin just takes it off of him because he's not there to make friends, he's there to make money. And back with Nia, she still trains to become the water ninja, but she also asks Ronin to give her a bit of a ride. And now going back to the temple, Jay touches a painting which is moving, and then water starts to splash out of it. So then all of the ninjas start to drown, and Kai stays at the bottom of the water and tries to unlock the door, which he eventually does. So now back with Nia and Ronin. Ronin takes Nia to her Samurai X cave, and they find an unexpected visitor, Moro, who was also in the cave. Nia then jumps into her Samurai X suit and prepares to fight Moro, but since they're ghosts, he just slices right through them without doing any damage. So Ronin starts to get scared, so he starts to leave, but as he gets to the stairs, he decides to help. And then after that, Nia blows up Moro's allied armor, and then Golta possesses Nia's mech. Ronin then grabs Nia and takes her outside with the ghost chasing them, but then Nia successfully uses her water powers and makes it rain, so the ghosts retreat. Alright, and now the ninja are starting to get to the grips of things in the temple because they tie themselves together with a rope they found somehow. And then they spot Moro in the temple, which doesn't make sense because how could Moro get there when he was just at the Samurai X cave? Well, anyway, Moro then runs up a ladder, so the ninjas then climb up to the attic. And then it turns out that Moro, well, he was just Yang. Yang then gives Ninja the scroll of air jitsu, and then they run out of the temple as fast as they can because they obviously don't want to get turned into a ghost. But then Cole runs into something and he drops the scroll, so he then has to untie himself, grab it, and while he's doing this, arms are starting to turn translucent. All of the other ninja manage to make it out, but then Cole makes it out on this joke sunrise, and now he is a ghost. So I've just always loved this episode. I actually remember when I was in second grade, we had to write a story, and I literally just wrote this episode as my story. So that just shows how much I really love this episode. Possession is also one of my favorite seasons. This is such a great episode. And if you wanted to check out a video on actually the episode after this, episode 49 Peekaboo, I've actually made a video about that right here. See you later, be ninja.